You know, there's something about 3 a.m., isn't there? That hour when the world feels still, but for so many of us, it's the moment our eyes snap open and suddenly we're wide awake. Maybe it's happened to you too. You go to bed feeling just fine, drift off without a problem, and then, like clockwork, there it is, 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep suddenly feels so out of reach. Asterisk, but here's what I want you to know right away: you're not doing anything wrong. This isn't some sign you're bad at sleeping. In fact, waking up at night is incredibly common, especially as we get older, and the reason it's not random. There's a quiet, natural rhythm behind it, one we could actually work with instead of fighting against. Asterisk, let's start with your internal clock, that steady beat telling your body when to wake and when to sleep. You've probably heard it called your circadian rhythm. Well, as we age, that rhythm changes. It's like a radio signal that used to come in crystal clear, but now there's a little static. Our bodies produce less melatonin, that sleepy time hormone, and the sleep we do get becomes lighter, more fragile. So what used to be a solid 8-hour stretch might now come in shorter, broken up pieces, and for so many of us, that break tends to happen right around 3 a.m. Asterisk, but here's the good news: small shifts can make a big difference, and it starts with something as simple as light ... double quotes, asterisk. Light isn't just light. Our brains read it like a language. Bright screens at night, that's your brain's version of a loud alarm, because that blue light, it's practically shouting sunrise. Wake up, even when it's midnight. So here's a little experiment. About an hour before bed, try shifting to softer, warmer light. Maybe swap the overhead bulb for a lamp. If you love evening shows, see if your TV has a warm display setting. It's not about perfection, just gentle nudges to tell your body, hey, it's nighttime, asterisk. And here's something surprising. What you do first thing in the morning matters just as much. Whether you wake at 7 a.m. or after a 3 a.m. stumble to the bathroom, try this: open the curtains, step outside for just a minute. That morning light, it's like hitting the reset button on your internal clock. Over time, your body starts to learn this is day, that's night, and those nighttime interruptions, they begin to smooth out. Asterisk. Now, let's talk about a secret weapon you might not expect. Your feet. Sounds odd, I know, but as we age, circulation changes, and cold feet can keep you from falling into deep sleep. Your body's too busy trying to warm them up. So here's a trick my friend swears by: 10 minutes with your feet in warm water before bed, then cozy socks. It's like giving your body permission to let go. Asterisk. And when you do wake up at night, here's the golden rule: don't try to sleep. I know it sounds backwards, but lying there frustrated, watching the clock, that's like revving an engine and wondering why it won't idle. Instead, if you've been awake 20 minutes, get up, keep the lights low, maybe fold laundry or read a boring book. No screens. Let your body remember it's still night without the pressure. More often than not, sleep will come find you. Asterisk. Here's something we often forget: sleep doesn't start at bedtime. It begins the moment you wake up. What you do during the day, how you move, what you eat, even how you breathe, all of it quietly shapes those nighttime hours. Asterisk. Take movement, for example. I'm not talking about running marathons, just gentle, regular motion. A short walk after dinner, some light stretching while you watch the news. These aren't just good for your body. They're like little signals to your nervous system. We're awake now, so we can rest later. And food. What you eat at noon affects how you sleep at midnight. Protein in the morning, think eggs or yogurt, helps keep blood sugar steady so you're not waking up hungry. Magnesium-rich foods like spinach or bananas, they're nature's relaxants. But here's the key. It's not about any one miracle food. It's about balance, giving your body what it needs to wind down when the time comes. Then there's stress, that invisible weight we carry to bed with us. You might not even realize how much it's affecting your sleep until 3 a.m. rolls around and suddenly every worry comes knocking. That's why creating little stress buffers during the day matters so much. 5 minutes of deep breathing, a cup of tea in the afternoon. These pauses tell your body, you're safe, you can rest. Here's a game changer. Try keeping a sleep diary for a week. Not to count hours or judge yourself, just to notice, how do I feel today? You might discover those nights when you woke at 3 a.m. didn't ruin your next day after all, because here's the truth no one tells you. As we age, we often need less sleep than we think. It's quality that matters most. You know what's funny? The more we chase sleep, the more it seems to slip away, like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. But there's a different way, one our grandparents understood without fancy sleep trackers or white noise machines. It's the art of letting go. My Aunt Clara had this button collection. Every evening she'd sit and sort them while listening to old radio plays, not to finish some project, just for the quiet rhythm of it. And at 87, she slept like a rock. Now, I'm not saying you need to start sorting buttons, double quote, asterisk, double quotes, but finding your version, that may be knitting, journaling, even watching the clouds. That's the magic. It's not about the activity itself. It's about creating space where your mind can finally exhale, where sleep becomes something that comes to you, not something you have to chase down. And when you do wake up at night, that's when this shift matters most. Instead of laying there thinking, I need to sleep right now or tomorrow will be ruined, try this. My body's just taking a little pause. Take the pressure off. Make friends with the quiet. You might be surprised how quickly sleep comes back when you stop treating it like a test you're failing. Because here's the secret no sleep tracker can measure. Real rest begins when we stop trying so hard. When we trust that our bodies know how to sleep just like they know how to breathe. So tonight, instead of counting sheep or minutes, try counting on yourself. The rest will come.